This is a CBNnews.com update. I'm Mark Martin. More than 20,000 firefighters continue to battle wildfires in California. The fires have burned more than 800 square miles combined and destroyed 70 homes in the last 2 weeks. Cooler weather over the weekend helped firefighters get a handle on some of the fires, but more than 300 are still burning out of control. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is calling for more aid, including a homeowner's insurance fee to help out with the firefighting costs. Aid for Africa was the hot topic on the first day of the G8 summit today in Japan. 3 years ago, the G8 leaders resolved to double the aid to the continent and cancel the debt of several poor nations. But activists say that several countries have skimped on their pledge. The leaders are also expected to announce an agricultural investment plan in several poor nations to help combat rising food prices. It's also anticipated they'll urge major oil producers to increase the supplies of crude to try to bring down the price. Tropical storm Bertha has strengthened into the first Atlantic hurricane of the season. Early today, Bertha was about 850 miles east of the northern Leeward Islands. The Hurricane Center says Bertha is heading west-northwest as it gathers strength. But forecasters say it's too soon to tell when or if the storm will hit land. For more on this story, go to our homepage at CBNnews.com. Pastor and gospel singer Timothy Wright was critically injured in a head-on car crash over the weekend. His wife and grandson were killed in the incident, involving a driver going the wrong way on a Pennsylvania interstate. Members of Wright's Grace Tabernacle Church in Brooklyn came out yesterday to pray for him and his family. They draped a prayer shawl on Mrs. Wright's chair by the altar. Wright has released more than a dozen gospel albums. In other news, while gas prices continue to rise, consumers are looking for ways to save money. Now, one company lets customers buy gasoline at the current price and fill up later. MyGallons.com is rolling out its program nationwide. It says its users can buy gas at about 95% of gas stations. Meanwhile, the U.S. Energy Department is predicting gas prices could fall later this year. And finally, just in case you missed it, stunt rider Evel Knievel broke another of his records last week without breaking any of his bones. Riding a motorcycle, the 46-year-old jumped over a line of 25 cars during a performance at Six Flags in St. Louis. He is the son of legendary daredevil Evel Knievel. Up next, Knievel will try to jump the Snake River Canyon in southern Idaho. His father attempted the jump in 1974, but failed after a parachute deployed prematurely. Coming up later today on CBN's News Watch, the latest on the wildfires burning out west. And former rebel hostages speak out about their captivity in the Colombian jungle. Check your local listings or watch the newscast streamed here online at 4 p.m. Eastern. And for more news around the world 24/7, stay with CBNnews.com.